As we all know that the SSH can log into another server, but like this, first step is to add the private key, add the public key to the target server, and then we can log into the server like this. First of before we put the public key into the target server, we need to create the public key and the private key pair by using this command ssh-agent generate a key, and you give it a name. I give it a name as D200, and then I copy the public key, which is the file name D200, and copy the key to the target server. And my server here, current server, is the IP address. It has the suffix of 200. I can show you guys. I'm in 200 now. Okay, after done that, I can SSH by pointing to the private key, and then we can connect to the server. Like this, I can log in to the target server, which is 199, and here I am in 199. Okay, but there is a problem. Every time we want to SSH login to the target server, we need to specify which private key we are using. So this is can we not use this? Can we not can we not just ignore specifying the private key and SSH login to the server? You can see that it asks us the password, so the private key and public key doesn't work, so we need to use another mechanism which is called the ssh-agent. Now how do we do that? So the first step, we need to open the SSH client. Your current, like here, the current client is SSH client. The configure file, we need to configure the configure file. Like here, we need to enable the default agent. What? But now technically we need to enable the forward agent to enable this by modifying this file. So you can see here forward agent we make it as yes, but actually I found we don't need that. We can simply use the eval to create the SSH agent. This SSH agent will act like a password manager. To he will remember your password, your private key and public key pair, and which server you want to log in his memory. So we don't need to. We just need to open this service SSH agent by using this eval. This eval command is very interesting. Every time when we run a eval and code a tilt or something, and then we put the command here, and it will this process will stay in this computer forever. No matter you close the shell or not, it will keep alive forever. So this is the eval command line. It's very useful. We just use the eval as this command line to open the process of a SSH agent, and it will be running forever. And it will then we use SSH add to add the private key to this ssh-agent memory, and it will memorize for us which target server you want to log in, and which which private key you want to use, and then we can just simply sh login the target server by using this sh command line. Sh command, let me try this. And you see, we don't need to specify the private key this time, because the ssh-agent will remember it for us. This is very convenient. Actually, technically, basically, the sh command line is the sh client tool. The sh client command line will try to find the default private key, like here, because the current user is root, so it will try to find the default private key file, which is reside in root file, like here. So we can actually try to it will try to find, like here, like this common sh directory for keeping those private keys and the public keys. So we can use the ssh-agent for us to be very easier to connect to the target server. What if we don't open the sh agent in current shell? It will fail, I think. Let me try. You see, I open another shell, and when I want to connect to the same target server, it failed. It asked me, it still prompted me as the password, which asked me what the password is. So it failed to find the correct private key to connect to the target server. But you can see here, this shell has the ssh-agent running. So when I want to sh login to the target server, it will be successful. It will be successful. You see, so it will not ask my password, but here it will ask my password. So we need to keep the ssh-agent running. In order to keep the ssh-agent running, we can use always we will use the eval quotation the quote mark sh-agent to run it like this, like this. Okay, maybe something. But last but not least, your target server should have this configure allowed agent forwarding yes for in this sshd config file, sshd config file, so that it will support this agent forwarding. Okay, this time. Okay guys, I hope you enjoy it.